Hi everyone, I'm Emma and I'm going to be teaching my friend Claire today.
Hi friends, nice to see you.
Claire's going to be demoing, so make your way over to your mat. And you're going to sit on your butt. We're doing a 30-minute lower body and abs class today.
Our first one.
I know, first time doing this. This is a dumbbell class, so grab a lighter and heavier set. Claire is using a 10-pound and a 20-pound for this class. Okay, grab behind your knees. You're just gonna round through your spine, find as much roundness through the spine as possible. And then unround, come all the way back up. And then you're just gonna keep going. You can breathe while you do this too.
I always limit my breathing because I'm the one who edits the videos and then it sounds like this.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm a heavy breather.
Okay. I have to edit every breath of Emma's. Sorry, keep going.
While we're working out today, we are talking about coffee. And we're talking about this because I am very picky about going out for coffee. And I went out today and I had a really bad cup of coffee at a new coffee shop. But I have, I guess, a take, which I think you're not going to agree with, but let's see, that coffee is better when you don't drink it at home.
Oh, no, that's obvious. I love
Really?
you. This is like this is the most PG take ever. Like, yeah.
I thought you were going to be extremely averse to this take.
No, because coffee, it's better when you're out because you have the experience of going to the coffee shop. Like, it's much more than just about the coffee itself.
Okay, but what about taste-wise?
Do you have a fancy talk about this, or you want to change your topic?
You have a fancy coffee machine.
I have a Jura, which is like, I love it, but it's like the best of at-home coffee. But at-home coffee is always going to be more shit than the coffee of out, unless you're going to, I don't know, unless you're having like, actually Dunkin' is pretty good, but you know what I mean. Unless you're having like a really shitty, like pre-brewed, it's been there for a few days from, I don't know, a deli.
Okay, we're gonna go to our next warm-up. Okay, next time you're out of your rounding of the spine, you're gonna reach your arms forward, and then you're gonna come into a halfway roll back. So kind of the same shape that you were just making with your back, but now with your hands disconnected. And then come all the way back up. Claire is going quite low for a warm-up, but you don't need to go that low.
You know I love a roll back.
Yeah.
You really want to round your spine as much as you can so that you get a ton of ab engagement. So taste-wise, I think it tastes better, but I'm biased, like, again, by the experience.
Yeah.
Like, most things are better out.
You think so?
Yeah. Like, if I make, like last night I made a fire bolognese. But if I would have had that bolognese out with like a nice glass of wine and like a sexy restaurant, it would have been much better. Context matters is my point, just like wine. You know, like when I have a glass of wine by the beach in Italy, and then I buy that exact same wine at home, and then I have
it's not
and
going to taste as good.
No.
Okay, after this halfway roll down, you're going to come up, and then you're going to grab onto your dumbbell. So you're going to grab onto your lighter dumbbell, roughly 10 pounds. That's what Claire is using. You're going to keep your arms by your chest, and you're going to come into a full roll down. So peel one vertebrae at a time all the way down. Tap your hands over your head. You're going to bring the dumbbell to the ground. And then almost like you're doing a lat pull down, you're going to bring your elbows back in towards your sides and then peel all the way back up. So make sure when you're peeling back up, you're not flinging your body forward. You're using that weight to control your body on the way up and on the way down.
So when my arms go behind my head, like when I'm lying down on the floor, you really want to feel your abs. So you don't want to let the ribs poof up.
My hairline comes down, so it looks like my poof is
off. You want to like create tension in the belly. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah.
So really try to draw your belly in and your ribs together.
Yeah. Can you show one on the next one where you're not engaging through your abs? Let's see
Yeah, so if you look now, okay, see how this is happening? Like look at my
so
ribs. It's
ribs
crazy.
are flaring, back is arching. That's not what we want.
Yeah, so draw everything in.
Yep.
And then bring it up.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah. Nice demo. Thanks. Okay. We're going to do 4 more. But don't you like when Tim makes a coffee for you at home?
Yeah, because
I was convinced.
because my husband is making me a coffee, and that's just like such a nice thing to do. But it's not because it's the coffee. Like if he brings me a lemonade, I'd be just as pumped. It's the act
of someone doing something nice for you.
Yeah, like, but yeah, I'm confused. Why were you convinced? And why did you think this was a hot take? It's ice cold.
Okay, give me one more roll down. I will respond to you momentarily. Okay, come all the way down.
Okay, arms
okay, roll up. Yep, roll back up. We're going to come into a halfway roll down with the dumbbell. Ooh. Okay, and then come into a halfway roll. So find that halfway position where you're rounding and creating a C curve through the low spine. We're going to twist and rotate over to the left. So the weight is going to come down towards your hip and then come back to center and then twist and rotate over to the right. So both hips are staying super grounded on the floor. You're not rocking through the hips. And this little twist is coming from the belly button up.
So for me, when I do twists in this position, I prefer to straighten my legs and squeeze them. Mm-hmm. That way it's less in my hip flexors, but I also have a labral tear. So if that helps you, feel free to do that. You'll still feel it a ton in your abs.
Yeah. Always adjust, whatever feels most comfortable for you.
Ooh, okay. Keep your spine very rounded too.
Yep. As soon as you unround your spine, you're disengaging the core. Let's do 4 more. For 3, try to stay open through your chest if you feel like you're hunching forward. For 2. Last one, come back to center and then roll all the way down. And you're going to plant your hands over your head, like in our starting position. Okay. You're going to bring both knees back to bend. Okay. We're going to lift your left leg up into tabletop. And then your right leg is going to come up to meet it. Lower your left leg and then lower your right leg. And then we're going to alternate. We're going to do that again on the other side. So right leg lifts up, left lifts up, right lowers, and left lowers.
So this is like, you will not feel anything if you let your spine move.
Yeah.
So you want to keep like a tiny little gap between your mat and your back, and you want to keep the exact same size gap the whole time. That's like the simplest way of explaining it. That way you feel the tension in the belly, which is the tension in the abs.
Yeah. No rounding, no arching. And the same thing as what you said before about the ribs. So because the arms are up overhead, the ribs are going to want to open. You want to keep the ribs tight and closed as you do this.
Yep.
Okay.
I really like the arms behind me.
Yeah, it's nice,
right? It
right?
adds challenge to the abs, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to do 3 more.
I'm assuming 1 count is like the whole thing.
Yep. For 2. Otherwise, that would be very confusing. Okay, last one. Hold your legs up in tabletop on this next one. Just hold it there. Okay, we're going to go into a double leg toe tap now. So keep the 90-degree bend of the legs. Both thighs move away from your chest, super tiny, and then bring them back in until your knees are over your hips and stop. Yeah, and then keep going. So tiny, tiny. As you lower the thighs away from the chest, don't arch your back. So exactly what Claire just said.
Yeah, so if you look now, if I'm like arching, so I'm increasing the gap between my back and my mat, it really strains my low back. It does not feel good.
Yeah. And you won't feel your core at all.
Yeah, exactly. If you're feeling your low back, do not go as low with the legs. Like make it tiny, like a centimeter down.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh.
Let's do 3 more. Okay. For 2. On this next one, I want you to hold your thighs a little bit away from the chest. So tiny toe tap and hold. Okay. You're going to straighten your legs onto a high diagonal and then come back into your toe tap position and then keep going.
Very hard.
Yeah, this is super challenging.
So much
Abs. Okay.
Abs.
When you come back into your toe tap, try not to bring your heels as close to your butt. So try to end in that 90-degree angle and see if you can
doing that.
Yeah, there she goes. Okay. All right. Let's do 5 more.
Ooh.
For 4, make sure you're engaging the core.
Oh, I am.
And the last thing, for 3.
I feel like my face is going to explode.
For 2. Okay, last one. You can draw your knees into your chest. Take a quick break.
Do you ever feel that when you do like ab
What?
series that your face is going to
Yes.
explode?
Like pop. Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when I was planning this class, I felt it in that exercise. Wonder if that's bad for us. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's
Okay,
the arms are behind.
Overhead. Come onto your left forearm. We're going to start working on the lower body now. So grab your dumbbell once again, and you're going to rest it on your top hip. Okay. So
I'm grabbing my 10-pound dumbbell.
okay. Yeah, you can adjust as needed. So your bottom forearm is planted on the ground. Your left elbow is going to be directly below your left shoulder. Bottom leg is bent, and then your top leg is going to be straight and in line with the rest of your body. So straighten through your top leg where the weight is. Yep, and then hold. Okay. You're going to lift your top leg up a few inches until it's in line with your top hip, and then lower it down. Okay, and then keep going. So you can play around with where the weight is. The closer to the knee, the harder this is going to be to lift. The closer to the hip, the less load on the side glute. Can you just demo one where you're not engaging through your core and you're starting to arch as you lift the leg?
Well, there's like 2 versions. Like this is not engaging the core.
Yep.
And then there's also this. Yeah, this.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
This is.
Basically, you want the lift to come from your top side glute, not from the rest of the body flailing around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep your hips very stacked.
Okay. Let's do 5 more. For 4, 3. You should start to feel a little bit more deeply in the side glute for 2.
Yep.
Okay. Last one. On this next one, hold your hip lifted in, or your leg lifted in line with your hip and hold. Okay. You're going to sweep your leg forward. So kick it forward until it's at a diagonal. Hold, and then sweep it back until it's in line with the body. Okay. So as you do this, you don't want the rest of the body to round and arch. So it's just the leg that's moving forward and back.
Yeah, like you kind of want to feel like a stretch in the back of the thigh.
Yeah.
So think about doing an RDL. So you want to keep your spine really straight and really stick your butt out behind you. It's like you're increasing the crease in your hip.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's do 5 more.
I find it hard, like as I get tired through the top glute, like to keep the top leg parallel to the floor.
Yep. For 4. And make sure you're not letting your foot fall slowly towards the ground. So keep it lifted. 3. 2. Okay, hold the leg kicked forward. Hold. Okay, you're going to draw your knee in towards your chest and then straighten the leg back to that forward diagonal.
Okay, my side glute,
Yeah, this should be quite intense.
Yep.
What I will also say about going out for coffee.
I love you, but this is just not the time. My glute. Can you just resume
more.
in a bit?
Pause. Also looks like you're like directly kicking into the camera for 3.
Yeah.
Okay. For 2, lift up through your bottom oblique a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Last one, hold it bent. Hold, we're gonna clam the leg open. So the foot stays where it is, you're gonna rotate open and then close. Yep.
Don't let the top hip roll back.
Yeah, hips stay stacked like this. Okay. For 7, make sure you're engaging through your bottom oblique. Don't let it fall towards the mat. For 5.
I really have to focus.
Yep. 4. 3. Nice job. 2. Last one. Okay, you can lower the leg.
Oh.
Good job. Okay, remove the weight off to the side.
Good series.
Okay, we're gonna come into a full plank, full side plank on your left hand. So stay on the same side. You're gonna come up onto your left hand, fingers pointed away from the body with 2 straight legs.
Away like this way or away this way?
Oh, away the first way. Exactly. As long as, north, ahead of you, as long as that in front of you, as long as that feels comfortable. I don't know, do whatever feels good for you. 2 straight legs, flex both feet. And then your top hand is gonna reach up to the ceiling. So lift up through the bottom oblique. Okay, you're gonna take your top hand, so your right hand, and you're gonna rotate it down towards the ground. Okay, your hips should unstack ever so slightly. So like a little twist to the ground and then open back up.
Oh, my bottom shoulder already. This is really hard on the wrist. If it's too much, come on down onto your forearm.
Yeah. Okay, for 7, we're doing 8 total. So you have 6 more. 6.
If you dare give me double digits in this.
For 5.
Really let the hips rotate so you really feel the oblique.
Yep.
And like lift a bit through the butt and the hips as you rotate.
Okay. 2 more. Last one, hold it open, and then we're gonna do up and over. So now the arm comes up and over like a rainbow. Yep, hips lift ever so slightly, and then unrainbow. Come back to a straight line. Yep. Okay, 7. You can take a break for the wrist if you need to, or give yourself some cushion with the mat by rolling it up.
I'm also feeling
For
my
5.
mid-back, my QLs, which I always feel in this type of thing.
For 3.
I'm dying.
2, almost done. We have a pulse. Last one, hold it center, just pulse the hips up and down. Little pulses through the bottom oblique for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down.
Dude.
Nice job.
I didn't know this was going to be a bit of a shoulder situation, but my feelings to myself.
You need a little bit of shoulder to engage
the
abs. Okay, we're going to do all of that on the other side. So come onto your right forearm now and grab onto that same dumbbell that you used for the other side. So right forearm, elbow below your shoulder, hips stacked on top of each other. And then your leg is going to be in one straight line. So top leg straight, bottom leg bent. Okay, and then you're going to lower the leg down and then lift it up. So same thing here as on the other side. Try to find the same position of like where your dumbbell is relative to your knee and hip, so you're getting the same load for the side glute.
Okay, can you tell me now what you were going to say?
Oh, that I feel like there are too many trendy coffee shops and they're all kind of the same. And recently I've been feeling a little bit embarrassed about going to trendy coffee shops.
What do you consider to be a trendy coffee shop?
Well, the thing is, I feel like in Barcelona, they're all kind of the same and they're all trying to like, they all have the same font of their logo and they're all in red and it's like these like bubble letters and the coffee is never that good. And they're very like like tourists go to them. And I think they're trying to like cater to an English speaking audience. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I don't
4.
really have that in New York. I feel like my embarrassment is more towards like if I'm going to like a chain.
Like Starbucks.
Yeah. Death.
3.
Social suicide.
What other chains? Like Blank Street?
Yeah. Also social suicide.
2. Last one, hold the leg lifted.
Good examples.
Hold. Okay, kick your leg forward.
Oof.
And then slide it back, sweep it until it's in line with the rest of your body, and then keep going. So same thing here, you're trying to keep both hips stacked on top of each other. You're kicking your leg forward without rounding through the spine.
But I will say if I'm in like, I don't know.
What would it take for you to go to Blank Street?
I would go to like Starbucks, like if I was like in like New Jersey somewhere. Like I don't have anything like against Starbucks coffee per se. Like I think it like does the trick.
Yeah.
But
you just wouldn't go there if you have better options.
Exactly.
Okay.
And just like small coffee shops, you know.
Yeah, true.
All right.
3 more. Okay. For 2. All right, last one, hold the leg swept forward and hold. Okay, you're gonna pull your knee in towards your chest until it's at about a 90-degree bend, and then kick it straight onto that diagonal again.
Oh, this is where
and then keep going.
It gets
a little dicey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So as you're doing this, you're trying not to let the foot drop towards the mat. You want to keep the tension on the side glute as you do this. All right. We're going to do 5 more.
Oh.
For 4. 3, keep lifting out of your bottom oblique. Yep.
Better.
2, yep. There you go. Okay, last one, hold the knee bent. Okay, foot doesn't move. Your knee is going to open like a clam. So external rotation, don't unstack the hips, and then bring it back to parallel to the mat. Yep, and then keep going. So what I mean by don't unstack the hips is don't let your top hip fall back behind you. You're not going to feel your top glute if you do that at all.
Like you're not rolling onto your right butt cheek.
Exactly. Okay, 6 more. 5. 4. 3, almost done. Okay. 2.
Oh my God.
Last one. And lower the leg down. Okay, you can remove the
While
weight.
I rest for half a second, I'm having a panic that I didn't press record.
Okay.
Thank God. Okay. Oh, I also saw we're 23 minutes in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You're going to come into our side plank on our right hand now. So full side plank. Pick the same hand position that you did.
We're going south now.
Yeah, we're going south.
I'm back with another Southern saying of the day. Today's saying is, I am lost as last year's Easter egg.
Okay. So 2 straight legs.
All right. This guy.
Okay. And then your left hand is going to reach up towards the ceiling. Okay. Twist your left hand towards your right. Slight lift of your hips as you rotate. And then unrotate. Come back to a straight line. Yep. And then keep going. We're going to do 7. You should feel your bottom oblique helping to lift your hips up.
Yep. And that cue all your mid back. You might feel that.
Yep.
It's normal.
4. 3. I can see the hand shaking a little bit.
Yeah, dude. This is so much on my shoulder.
For 2. Okay. Last one, hold it open. We're going to do up and over now. So reach up and over, lift the hips, and then back to a straight line. Okay, 7 more.
The more you lift your hips, the less you're going to feel the shoulder. So
true.
I'm going high.
For 5. 4.
Oh my God.
3. Nice. 2 more. Okay, last one. Hold it centered, body in one straight line. Lift the hips up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down.
Oh, dude.
Nice job.
Fucking hate that.
Okay, we're gonna keep things moving. We gotta go into our glute bridge to end. So lay all the way down onto your back. Grab onto your heavier weight now. So Claire, I think you have a 20.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna grab for this.
Okay.
You could also stack. I could go even heavier, but
Yeah.
I don't want to today.
Okay, so I want you to start with your feet pretty close to your butt and then bring your feet about the width of the mat, so a little bit wider than we normally go, and then turn your feet outward, so toes are slightly pointed out. Okay, we're gonna lift up into our bridge, so lift the butt up, keeping a neutral spine, and then lower the hips down. Okay, and then we're gonna keep going. So the slight external rotation should help you feel maybe a little bit more glute as you lift and lower eventually.
Yeah. And I'm kind of pressing my palms into my weight to obviously not have it roll down onto my face. Mm-hmm. But that actually also kind of activates my tris.
Oh. Okay, so I guess it's sneakily a little upper body class too.
I think they're just activated maybe from the side plank.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to do 7 more.
Try to like hold your bridge at the top, like when you're in full extension through the hips for half a second before you come down.
Mm-hmm. You are doing a very good job of demoing this. I was teaching someone and they were taking a nice long rest at the bottom of the bridge. And you want to just graze your butt and then lift right back up. Like you want to keep tension on the butt muscles.
I don't even graze because I feel my like lazy devil creep in when I graze, like encouraging me to take a little rest.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No.
Okay. Let's do 2 more.
All right, I'm starting to feel.
And last one. And I want you to hold it lifted at your highest point where you're still engaging your core. Okay, hold. You're gonna bring your knees in a couple of inches towards each other without dropping your butt. So keep your butt lifted and then bring your knees a little bit further out. So like a little external rotation of the hips and then keep going. Twist them in, tap, or almost tap. You probably won't be able to touch and then open them wider.
It's a lot on the knees, the internal rotation. So if you have sensitive knees, just close a tiny bit or just do the external.
Yeah. The goal here to really feel this in the glutes, though, is to not let your butt drop as you're going in and out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really feeling my side glutes, Em.
Yeah.
And the big glutes.
Well, we warmed them up with all the side glute work that we did.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 more.
Okay.
Okay. Last one. Okay. Hold in our starting position so your knees pointed straight up to the ceiling. We're just going to lower the butt halfway down. So like about, not even halfway, like a quarter, almost like a pulse, and then lift back up.
Oh, that was too big.
And then keep going. Yeah. Okay. For 6, 5, 4.
I love it when I feel like I'm starting to lose control of my glute muscles. They kind of start like
when they quiver,
buzzing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Last one. Lower the butt down. And then we're going to go right away to our next exercise. Basically just crawl your feet further away from your butt. So we're going to do that same series, but in a hamstring bridge. So feet go further away from your butt, toes point out ever so slightly. And then you're going to lift directly up again.
I'm on my heels or no?
You don't have to be, but you can be if that feels more comfortable.
Then I'm going to be like this.
Okay. Lift up and then lower down. What's most important here is that your feet are way further in front of your knees.
Yeah, that's what helps you feel the hammies.
Yep. Okay.
You can always bring them in a bit if it's too much.
Yeah. When you're in this position, your feet will naturally want to like slide away from your body. You want to feel like you're pulling your heels in towards your body to feel more hammy.
I was also going to say mine were actually sliding.
Okay.
So I just moved them a bit.
Last one, hold the lift. Hold. Okay, we're going to bring the knees in a little bit towards each other. So same thing we just did before, and then a little bit out away from each other. Don't let the hips drop. This is even harder not to let the hips drop because our range of motion is smaller.
When do you go to Starbucks? Or do you not ever?
I don't ever.
I feel like when you're home in like Avon, Connecticut.
I don't go to Starbucks. I'll go to Dunkin' sometimes to get one of those like frosty coffees. But I
You're
won't
kind
go
of
to
a
Starbucks.
snob.
I am a big coffee snob. But I do appreciate an occasional Dunkin', and I do like a Dunkin' iced coffee with like some caramel sauce.
Oh, gross. That.
Bring me back to college. Okay, 2. And then hold the knees parallel, so directly up to the ceiling, and then you're gonna go about halfway down and then lift up. Okay.
Ooh.
Keep pressing through your heels and pulling your heels up towards your head to get more hamstring activation. For
I'm
5.
still also really feeling my glutes.
Good. That's what we want. 4. Slight external rotation helps with that too. Okay,
Yep.
for 2. And last one, and lower the hips down. And okay, and then you can take your weight and put it off to the side. We're just gonna end with a straight up plank on your hands. So
Great class.
Two long legs behind you. Thank you very much. Okay, 2 straight legs behind you, hands underneath your shoulders. We're just gonna hold a plank for 15 seconds. So you're not letting your hips lag, you're not letting your hips hike up, they're in line with your shoulders. Engage your core for 10.
Can we do 30?
Sure. Okay, we're at roughly 15 now. Okay.
I'm feeling
14.
it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your knees. Nice job. Okay.
I think I could hold a plank for about 3 minutes.
We should
brag.
try that sometime. Okay, come into a figure 4 stretch. I wonder who of us could hold a longer plank. Should we compete?
I've told you this, but you didn't want to compete.
Okay,
figure 4.
left ankle, over your right knee, and then grab around your right thigh or your right shin, and then pull it in towards your chest. And then to feel this even deeper, flex your left foot, and then almost try to, without moving your legs, arch your back. So like ground through your tailbone, and you'll feel a deeper glute.
Great cue.
Thank you.
Wait, sorry. I'm still not clear. Why did you think I would prefer having a coffee at home?
Because I feel like you have this like ritual around your coffee, and you love your coffee machine. You love all your you love being home. You love all your like home things. And I was just very confident. I was very confident that your like ideal coffee scenario was Tim making you a coffee at home. And like that was your like ideal cup of coffee.
I'm going to switch legs. I think that if you had said my breakfast, like my overnight oats, you would have been spot on.
Like having breakfast at home?
Yes.
Do right over left and then grab around your left thigh. Yeah. And then same thing here, without moving your legs, try to arch your back, ground your tailbone into the mat, and then you'll feel more right glute stretch.
There's no better breakfast than breakfast at home, in my opinion.
I agree, actually. Completely agree.
Like, even if you can give me like the best, like bacon, egg, and cheese or whatever.
Yeah. You just want your mush. Okay, and on that note, we're all done.
All right. Great.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Great class.
Bye.
Bye.